I wasn't expecting to be a happy human being from a title. And once I won a championship, I realized that, like, yo, my view on this game is really about development. Like, how good can I be? It's not about, let's go get this championship. I appreciate that stuff, and I want to win and experience that stuff, but it's not the end all be all why I play the game.
Credit for his words being consistent with what he has said religiously. Here's what I would tell you. KD right now, from a logic perspective, and Max, you can appreciate this being the logical mind that you are. KD, to me, is one of the top 2 players on the planet Earth when he's healthy, if not number 1 overall. We can debate it, but I think he's that great. He's that electrifying. He's that spectacular. He's just the real deal. And so when you talk about developing, when he said he wanted to play the right way and play in a system that really worked for him, and to develop and continue to develop his skill set, which is why he went to Golden State to begin with. That you with a championship having evaded him to that point in his career, even though you recognize that he wanted to win a championship, you could also see the way Golden State played, their movement, particularly without the basketball, the way Steph moved around without the basketball, the way they passed and distributed the ball and displayed such an incredible level of unselfishness compared to what he was experiencing in Oklahoma City. Obviously, that was something that he wanted to do, and we all understood that, and that was going to lead to him ultimately winning a championship, which was what it was about. But KD did not pull a Russell Westbrook here, which brings me to what I said a couple of weeks ago. You see, Russell Westbrook, I don't know if y'all been watching this brother. This brother's sitting there dishing out dimes left and right, and you playing with a bunch of dudes that can't even convert layups. I mean, it was a sequence with 3 straight layups. I mean, spectacular passes on the part of Russell Westbrook. They couldn't even convert. You see what I'm saying? So my attitude is, why end up there? Why go to Washington? You wanted out of Houston, but you end up in a worse situation, which is the Washington Wizards, because all you got is Bradley Beal and nothing else. And so as a result of that, clearly for him, it doesn't appear to be about championships just because of the situation he's in. KD can't say that. You decided to go with Kyrie. You were pushing for James Harden to come there, which is why James Harden approached Tillman Fertitta and the Houston Rockets brass this summer and told them, or actually in the offseason, and told them once the bubble play was over, I want out. And so when you look at it from that perspective, KD had Kyrie, plus he had every intention on facilitating James Harden landing in Brooklyn as well, because Sean Marks and those boys pulled the trigger because they knew they had to, because that's what the hell Kevin Durant wanted, and they want to make sure they give Kevin Durant everything that he wants so he can ultimately elect to re-sign with them long term, because they never, ever want to lose him in Brooklyn. This is KD's team. That's one of the reasons Kyrie stuff is being tolerated now, because that's his boy, and this is KD's team. Whatever KD wants, KD gets. KD wanted Steve Nash. KD wanted Kyrie. KD wanted James Harden, and that's why you have what you have. Those are not situations that are conducive to just playing the right way. You're trying to win. So I don't buy his comments completely. I understand it's important for him to play the right way and to do things right, but ultimately it's about closing the deal with KD. He knows that LeBron's got 4. He's only got 2. He should have had 3 last year. If he didn't tear his Achilles, he would have had a 3rd championship and a 3rd NBA Finals MVP, but it didn't work out that way. He pays attention to that stuff. He knows what the hell is going on, and I don't believe for 1 second that if they play the right way but they lose, that's okay with KD. He wants the chip. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.